practicing Lent is not necessarily off the table.
Yeah.
But the superiority complex that comes from adding that to your Christian repertoire of things that you do and passing judgment on others is the concern that Paul's getting at there.
To those who do, watch out for the superiority complex. To those who don't, watch out for the inferiority complex, where you're going to compare yourself to someone that you see or hear is doing it, and you decided not to, or maybe you've never really known much about it, and all of a sudden there's an inferiority sense of I'm not doing enough, right, compared to other people. I would also say Matthew chapter 6 is fascinating here. I'm going to read verses 16 through 18. Jesus, this is the Sermon on the Mount, says this, "And when you fast, do not look gloomy like the hypocrites, for they disfigure their faces, that their fasting may be seen by others. Truly I say to you, they have received their reward. But when you fast, anoint your head and wash your face, that your fasting," this is the key, "may not be seen by others, but by your Father who is in secret. And your Father who sees in secret will reward you." Mm-hmm. So regarding Ash Wednesday and the physical symbol of the cross on your forehead, I would argue that there's reasonable caution here to say that literally goes against this. You are showing to others, I'm participating in Ash Wednesday, which implicitly means I'm fasting. And whether we know in a modern sense, it might just be from social media, but it would be, I'm fasting from something. And even though you're wearing it for a day, I would just say there's a public show that I think violates Jesus's warning here. I love the phrase in reading this that I saw this regarding fasting. Secrecy is the symbol of sincerity. Really thought that was interesting to say, leave it out of public view. It's between you and the Lord. Now, by the way, this is about fasting of any time of year, right? And we're for people fasting. We're for people growing and understanding of the value of taking maybe time away from food to dedicate it to prayer. And all of this that's great. Maybe you're seeking something specific. Maybe you're wanting to just draw near the Lord, and once a week or once a month you're skipping lunch or you're doing a whole day without food. Like, this is not the conversation we're having. We're for that, but it's the secrecy that's the symbol of sincerity. And I really thought that was a helpful summation regarding the secrecy needed when we fast, to do it before the Lord and not do it for the sight of others. And frankly, would encourage you not to even make mention of it in a social media type thing regarding Lent.
Yeah.